You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexual transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks, put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if you like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air.
Let's be real about this.
Yeah, keep it real.
Some of y'all suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
Hey guys, it's Cecilia Lee here. Welcome back. I have a disclaimer before I start. Now, I am not a fan of Dababy. I do not listen to his music. I could care less about him as a whole. But I know some of the things I'm going to say in this video are going to ruffle some feathers, and I just want to let you guys know that I do not give a fuck. End of disclaimer. Now, I'm confused by a lot of things when it comes to what Dababy said and the raging outrage that I'm seeing from a lot of people. Dababy was never an ally. Dababy was never one of y'all. Dababy was never kumbayaing with the LGBT community, was never protesting or doing AIDS and HIV awareness. Like, I can't remember a time where I saw that Dababy was standing up for the LGBT community or spreading awareness or doing anything that goes against what he said. So it's just boggles my mind that everybody is so shocked that he made those comments, because I wasn't shocked. People have to learn that you can't always think or assume that somebody isn't going to go there with things. I know Dababy behavior. I know people like Dababy in real life. I know what they do, what they say, and that's it. Like, I just feel like all this outrage is kind of like, okay, but were you expecting him to be somebody else? Were you expecting him to feel differently about these things? I mean, he is a heterosexual black man. And if you see who he hangs out with, you can literally tell that he thinks the way they think. He hangs out with Boozy Badass. Do you know who Boozy is? Lil Boozy? You know who that is? He is homophobic as hell. He is the epitome of homophobia. And you're surprised that those words come out of his mouth? Really? You're surprised? Like, you didn't think for 1 minute, like, you know what? Maybe because Dababy hangs out with all these homophobic rappers and, you know, guys that like to beat on women and guys that like to make very derogatory comments. You know, you wouldn't think that he would be that way. I mean, didn't he literally get in trouble for multiple things? Hitting on women? Didn't he unalive somebody in self-defense allegedly? I mean, you gotta learn how to, like, look at context clues. Hello? Like, duh. So I'm kind of confused because I know these things about him. I know who Dababy is, not personally, but I know his personality and I know his character traits. And I was not surprised that he made those comments. I'm not even surprised he said it with his whole chest. And you have to realize that not everybody is going to celebrate you. Not everybody is going to kiss your ass. Not everybody's going to side with what you do, what you like, what you got, what you don't got. I just feel like all this outrage, you can be putting it towards something else. And that's the truth. Because, unfortunately, he is not the first, and he won't be the last to make comments like that and to say derogatory things like that. He will not be the last. I'm telling you. So while you're out here canceling him and getting his endorsements taken away and all this crap, there's going to be 50 other people that are going to do the same thing he's doing. And you're going to cancel all them too? And might I add, a lot of people that are saying cancel the baby, they're literally still listening to his music. And that's just the real shit. It's popular to jump on a bandwagon because it's trending. Some people just say they don't like somebody just because they want to get a popular tweet, just because they want to be on top, just because they want to get the likes. Some people make TikToks for views, okay, but they're still listening to his music. And as far as the celebrities go, Dua Lipa, obviously, doesn't want nothing to do with him anymore, which is fine. I mean, she stands by the LGBT community. That's great. But I'm confused because he's done way more shit than that way before this, and you still worked with him. So I don't understand how that stuff is okay, but he made comments about HIV and the gay community, and now all of a sudden he's the worst person on earth. Like, I don't get that. I understand that, the LGBTQ community is a sensitive topic, and there's a lot of, stigma against HIV and misinformation. That's perfectly understandable. But what I don't understand is that you guys are acting like this guy was an ally turned like homophobe or something. He never celebrated you. He never cared about any of y'all stuff. He didn't care. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about what you have, what you don't have. He does not care. He is an asshole. That's it. He's just a big asshole. And unfortunately, he's not the only one. T.I. is an asshole. He's a homophobe. The only difference about him and T.I. is that T.I. knows how to say things in a way that it doesn't look like he's being, oh, well, he tried to clean up him defending the baby, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. And, I honestly don't care about what T.I. said because T.I., like I said, is a homophobe. He's a bitch. So I don't really care what he has to say. But as far as I'm concerned, he cleaned it up in a way that he can't be like, oh, well, he defended him, but then he walked it back. He basically walked it back. But in a way, he made it clear, like, I don't care what you do. That's your life. That's you. But he also made it clear that he's not judging anyone. He respects you if you're out and proud. But he feels some type of way if you don't say nothing. Whatever. But, yeah, so I just don't understand how the baby is being condemned for his comments because he never showed anything. He never showed anything otherwise. This is who he is. He's always been this way. This is not something that just happened. He just let it come out of his mouth. He's always been this person. But I honestly don't understand why people can put so much heat behind somebody for something like that. But yet again, nobody wants to talk about the other shit, okay? There's still people out there that are very disgusting, that are on YouTube, and that are on doing other things, and they're still walking free like nothing happened. And, it just confuses me. It's like people like to put their energy into things that they matter because everything matters to somebody. But it's not, he made comments. I don't understand how making comments is more damning and more willing of a cancellation than somebody literally talking to underage kids and sending them pictures of themselves and all this other crap that is going on. That the baby making comments like that was more important and is more in need of a cancellation than the other shit that I just mentioned. To me, if you don't like the baby, don't listen to him. Don't support him. Don't buy his shit. Don't stream his music. Don't support him in any way. And there you go. But don't act like this is something that is so shocking. I can't believe the baby said that. Why are you surprised? I'm surprised that you guys are surprised. That's what I'm surprised about. You guys really sat there and act like this was the most horrifying thing you ever heard in your life. First of all, there's rappers that say way worse things than that. And y'all still listen to their music. So I don't even want to hear it. I just know for a fact that you guys need to, one, look at people better than just by listening. Oh, the baby music is a bomb. Now all of a sudden you don't want to listen to it. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you are still going to listen to his music. And I know that for a fact because I know somebody that literally said that they don't like the baby anymore because of his remarks. But then when I got into their car, all I heard was the baby. And I'm like, didn't you just say that you don't? Oh, well, it's just music. I'll clean, I have to go through my music and delete all his music. Yeah, okay. But, yeah, don't get so, what's the word? Don't get so upset. Just stop supporting him. Really. Because at the end of the day, you can't cancel the baby. He may lose a sponsorship here and there. He may lose endorsements here and there, but he's not going to get canceled. People are always going to listen to him. People are always going to watch his videos. He just came out with a video like a few hours ago, and it looked just like the Lil Nas X video. So, yeah. I just feel like y'all need to just don't support it. If, I mean, it's sad, but, he doesn't owe you guys anything. You know what I mean? It's no different than somebody in school making fun of you about your sexual preference, about what you got between your legs, about what you are, what your pronouns. It's the same thing. It's just that he's a rapper and he said it out into a crowd of a lot of people. That was wrong. But what he said was wrong, yes. But that's who he is. And if you don't like what he said, rightfully so, don't support him, don't listen to him. Just don't talk about him. Saying that he's a piece of shit, he's the scum of the earth, he deserves to lose everything. It's not doing anything. It's really not. Because Dua Lipa, Elton John came out and spoke about it, so let whatever happens, something happen. Don't contribute to him losing stuff because all that negative energy, if you relish in somebody's downfall, karma's real. And it's just, it's what it is. I would be like, I don't like him, I'll listen to him, that's it. Be an adult. Just don't listen to him. Don't contribute into his losing this, losing that, losing everything. Don't contribute in that because that's not going to do nothing but make you look and make you get negative energy. And you don't want that in your life. You don't want to be the reason why he loses this and loses that, even though he deserves it. But let it happen organically. Don't contribute to it. And that's really all I have to say about the situation. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me how you guys feel about the baby and his remarks at Rolling Loud. And subscribe. It helps me a lot. Hit the notification bell so I know when I post. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, guys. Bye.